Welcome to another exciting edition of Chao Racing 2016. I am your announcer, Paul Sycamore, and I'll be your guide throughout this week. Now, right now, we're going to have our May 2016 qualifying session for the 2016 Tournament Champions. These countries this month will include Canada, China, Dominican Republic, which has a rare moment indeed, and Guinea Bissau. And if that weren't enough, we have one other country who's not on the list that's having a 4-way rematch. Don't know which one it is, but sure to be a swell one. And then we'll join Brandon Shannings in Columbus, Ohio, where Antonio Bennett looks for his second Superstar of the Week honors in his road to his payback season for his 2017 title shot. But right now, let's send down to the field for the Canadian World Championship race. Alright, first up we have Canada of the 4 countries qualifying this month. It will feature our defending champion Tom Hugh, who hosted last year's 2015 Tournament Champions, as he takes on Adam Nevitt, William Henderson, and Ryan Ludwig. As always, the tournament qualifying races will be held on the Polo course. Canada won the tournament 2 years ago. Right now, who will get that chance to get the second time in the last 3 years? We'll find out soon enough. Let's have a Chao race! Alright, so last year it was Tom Hugh who participated for Team Canada in the Tournament Champions. Who's going to represent this year's participant? We'll find out soon enough. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, and number 1 is going to join him. So numbers 1 and 2 will be battling for 2 life in the back. Right now it looks like number 7 is the lead, followed by number 8. With Ryan Ludwig having the best position so far in third place. With the Chao, who's going to represent Team Canada? We'll find out soon enough. As the first Superstar guest speaker is number 1. He was going to rest for a while, but now he is in front of the competition. He is in the lead of the 8 Chao, and he is going to win in first place. So it will go to the next back standing. It's going to be a close one, folks. Right now, and Tom Hugh with the last epic speeders repeats as the Canadian World Champion. So for a second year in a row, Tom Hugh is going to represent Team Canada in the Tournament Champions. He's going to Madrid, Spain for a second chance to win it all. Great job. Alright, China, now it's your turn to shine, because your participants for this year's Chinese World Championship are Levi Hanjos, Kung Fat Leo, Mayu Yamo, and Sanja Temahara. Alright, it's best luck to these 4 Chinese finalists on the quest for victory. Let's rock this place! Alright, so last year for China, it was Levi Hanjos who represented Team China's chance at glory. Kung Fat Leo did the year before in 2014. Who's going to represent this time? We'll find out soon enough. We're expected to go to Madrid, Spain for the 2016 Tournament of Champions. And right now, number 2 is in the lead, with number 1 in second place, and number 7 is in third place. Right on the Superstar with the best position so far is the lovely Mayu Yaro in the number 5 position, as she gets the opening toss. And she is the new Chinese World Champion for Chao Racing China. What a deal! Mayu Yaro has sparked the entire world. She's going to Madrid, Spain to represent Team China in the 2016 Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Kung Fat Leo came in second, and Levi Hanjos will wind up in third place. So we'll see Mayu Yaro in the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year in Madrid, Spain. And right now we got Dominican Republic with a special treat right after this. Do not go away. Welcome back to our qualifying section. And just to let you know, over at the Dominican Republic, we have a tie for 4th place between Riva Kojimo and Maya Lewis. So we're going to have a tiebreaker race to determine who will get that final spot towards the shot at becoming the Dominican Republic World Champion for 2016. Good luck to our 2 tiebreaker participants, and please start the race. So just like the regular races, it will be held on the pole course. Whoever gets there first will get the final spot towards qualifying to become Dominican Republic World Champion. will it be Riva Kojima or Maya Lewis who will win the tiebreaker? And it looks like a couple of Chao going to rest. We'll find out soon enough. Looks like a couple of Chao going to rest. Right now it is number 5 who is in the lead over Chao. It is Maya Lewis who has the best position so far with 3rd place over the 2 Chao. A couple more Chao going to rest. And number 5 is going to rest. As the first superstar against Beepus is Riva Kojima. And she's going to do it right over there. Riva Kojima wins this year's tiebreaker race for 4th place to become a shot at the Dominican Republic World Champion. So she will clinch the final seed for his shot at becoming the Dominican Republic World Champion. As number 8 will wind up with the next Beepus for the race. We'll move a couple places there. So Riva Kojima wins the tiebreaker. But will we have the same luck in the World Championship main event? We're about to find out right now. It's John Monsana, Noel Pond, nominees, and our tiebreaker winner, Riva Kojima, that will participate in this year's Dominican Republic World Championship main event. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. Right now it looks like Nowadays has the lead, with Noel Pond inching a close second. Noel Pond has been runner-up for the past 3 years. Now he wants to finally get his first world championship. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Right now on the 4, Chao pushing the ball to the other side, across this famous rainbow path. And who will get the winning toss for this race? It's going to be number 1 who gets the winning toss. And he's back on top, leaving the yellow competitors in the dust. And he's jumping up and down. Number 1 will finish in 1st place over the 8 Chao right now. It's going to be a close one between Noel Pond and Nowadays at the respective 4 and 5 positions. And this one has this race all about double the speed bus. Noel Pond, after 4 years, finally wins a world championship. Wow, 4 times the charm for Noel Pond. He was runner-up for the past 3 years, but now the 4th time was the lucky charm. We'll be right back with Guinea Bissau after this. What a deal! Alright, we have one more country to go on this main qualifying session this year, and that's Guinea Bissau, a famous African country, where we have Kara Deja, Teja King, Sudar Jacobson, and Urban Uyanaro. Good luck to our 4 finalists over Guinea Bissau. Let's have a Chao race! Alright, so this is probably the first time that Guinea Bissau will participate in the Chao Racing Tournament Champions. They have never been to a Tournament Champions before, but now one of those superstars is going to get that chance to make it happen for Guinea Bissau. Which one of them will make it happen, we'll find out soon enough. And it looks like number 7 is going to rest, so he will be left behind the crowd. Right now it is Teja King who has the lead, following in a close second by Sudar Jacobson. And what's going to happen here in Guinea Bissau, we'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar against Beepus is number 2. I think he got all around that one. Yep, and she will have 1st place over the 8 Chao right now. That means this race will go to the next best standing over the 4 Chao. It looks like Teja King's going to hold on if no one else gets the Beepus. Yep, Teja King wins it. So she's going to represent Guinea Bissau in the 2016 Chao Racing Tournament of Champions in their debut season. We'll see Teja King later on this year. Coming up, we have our special bonus race. But first, let's have a look at this. Now, for our bonus race, one of the other countries who are not qualified for the Tournament of Champions, one of those other countries, they have a 4-way rematch. Would you like to know which one it is? I can tell you right now, that is the Falkland Islands who's having a 4-way rematch. After last year was so epic, they want to do it again. So the voice was heard, and now they'll make it happen again. It's the Falkland Islands World Championship rematch, featuring our defending champion, Amy Woods, Eric Jones, our runner-up Doug Houston, and Kerry Days. last year Amy Woods stole the show from Doug Houston on the late speed bus to win it all for becoming the new champion. So let's find out who will win this bout of this amazing saga. It's best of luck to our 4 returning finalists for the Falkland Islands for the 2nd year in a row. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. So will Amy Woods repeat as champion, or will Doug Houston revenge in this one? We'll find out soon. Right now it looks like Kerry Danes is in the lead, with our defending champion Amy Woods in a close second. And in 3rd place we have Eric Jones. This is the first 4-way rematch of the 2016 championship season, as you all probably know. And this should be an exciting one. Which one is going to win the rematch? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets beat in this rematch is the runner-up, Doug Houston. And he got over that one to revenge last year's loss. So Doug Houston, after last year's painful runner-up finish, easily beats out the competition to win the rematch. I knew he can do it. He lost to Amy Woods with a last-minute speed bus, but now he has won the 2016 Falkland Islands World Championship. Congratulations to Doug Houston on a job well done. Don't go away. We'll be heading on to Columbus, Ohio, and Brandon Shannons. That's coming up right after the break. So, let me be the first to congratulate our 4 participants who will qualify for the 2016 tournament champions for teams Canada, China, Dominican Republic, and Guinea Bissau. And also congratulations to the Falkland Islands World Champion on a successful payback season. With that being said, let's head straight over back to the USA for Week 8's action here in Columbus, Ohio, with that favorite mastermind of ours, Mr. Brandon Shannons. Hello Columbus! Are you ready for some Chao Racing? I hope so! And hello dear fans at home! Welcome to Week 8 action on Chao Racing 2016. We have quite a week for you as these Chao continue to support their early run for the 2017 title shot. So Paul, let's get to it. Who do we have for our first race? Okay Brandon, first up tonight, we have Fred Harrison, the Bobby Meter, Bobby K, Charles Sung Watson, and Corey Sanchester. All races, as usual, will be held on the Elbow course. It's best luck to our first group of participants. Everyone is on the clock. Let's have a Chao race! And we're on the way with Week 8's action here in Columbus, Ohio. And it looks like number 2 is going west, so he will be left behind the crowd. And right now, someone is going west. And number 7 is going to rest. I mean number 8 was going to rest. So he will join the others for D-line. Meanwhile, back in front, who will have command? Looks like number 1 is going to rest. Charles Sung Watson and Fred Harrison will be doing battle for the lead. Hold fun. As number 8 wins the opening toss for Week 8's action here on Chao Racing 2016 in Columbus, Ohio. I think he's pausing for a moment. Right now, someone is flying down the track and is taking a shortcut. It's Corey Sanchester. He has the lead thanks to his incredible shortcut strategy. Great effort as number 8 opens up Week 8 with back-to-back speeders. Currently trying to hold off Fred Harrison for 5th place. And right now, guess who really needs some help? It's number 7. That's who got the next speeders. It's Fred Harrison, who is number 2 in the dust. Number 2 is way behind. But guess who really needs some catching up to do? It's number 7. He's going to need a couple of speeders to get back in this one as he passed the 1 minute mark. And this is the first of them. He's battling with number 2 for D-line. Right now, it will be a miracle for Charles Sung Watson to catch up to our leader, Corey Sanchester. But I think Corey Sanchester is going to have an easy command of a win tonight. As we head back into number 7, who's still fighting with number 2 for dear life in the back. Right now, number 2 is getting left behind. And number 7 passes forward. So number 2 will have some catch up to do every now and then. as number 7 gets the third consecutive speed boost, and he was able to leave number 2 in dead meat here. So now number 2 is in last place, and back up in front, Corey Sanchez trying to defend it easily over the Bobby Made of Bobby K and Charles Watson. Next belongs to number 1, who easily leads over the 4 Silver Chao. Some Chao going to best, and number 2 is going to best. So he's going to be all alone in last place, ladies and gentlemen, as Corey Sanchez ate off his shortcut strategy to win the opening race. So Corey Sanchez gets a win on the board, as Bobby Gay, the Bobby Mirror, gets the next command speed bus. I think it's going to wind second place. I think. And the last speed bus will be made by Van Harrison. He passes Charles Watson in a battle for third. So it is Corey Sanchez who gets a number 5 victory in his 2016 debut. Great job. And we will have more inside action for you after this. So don't go away. The fun's just getting started. Well, that first race was exciting, but what about the remainder of this week? We'll find out soon about it. Race number 2 will feature the Halloween Master F1 Kingsley, Island's fabulous Royal Stealing Man, the son of the license to drive Alvin Heaton Jr., and OJ Upton, or OJ Upton for short. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he will be right behind the crowd. And number 7 is going to rest, and number 8 passes forward. So they will join number 2 for dear life. Right out of 4, shouting the front, like eating the food. It was like OJ Upton's dancing to the beat. And there goes Stealing Man. He's winning over Alvin Heaton Jr., who's in a close second right now. And what would these gentlemen doing? It looks like Alvin Heaton Jr. is heading for the water. As the first superstar gets speed boost is the Halloween Master, F1 Kingsley, who desperately needs a catching up every now and then. And he's back in this one, I think. Anyway, number 1 is way behind in the competition right now, as he takes speed boost number 2 of this race, trying to catch up the crowd in a hurry. And right now it is Alvin Heaton Jr. who is leading over Stealing Man. Can Stealing Man make the pass, or will Alvin Heaton Jr. hold on for the victory? We'll find out soon enough. Next belongs to number 2, as we approach the 1 minute mark, trying to catch up with number 1 in a hurry. He's doing a pretty good job holding up F1 Kingsley for dear life. F1 Kingsley really wants to get a speed boost, and I mean now. But who really got the next command speed boost? It's Stealing Man! He was able to pass the son of the license to drive, Alvin Heaton Jr. in a flash. Meanwhile, OJ Upton's doing A-OK in third place, as number 2 gets another turn. That's his second speed boost on the race, and now he is passing number 7 for 5th place. Poor F1 Kingsley is getting left behind in the competition right now. He is all alone in last place. He's going to need a couple of speed boosts to get back in this one, and this is the first of them. But will we get some more, or will it be done for? We'll find out soon enough. And back on front, Stealing Man and Alvin Heaton Jr. are still battling for the lead. Which one will come on top? We'll find out soon enough. Next bus belongs to number 7, who's doing a pretty good job carrying on, and he's going to mess. But I think he won't drop any places. And I think he's going to mess, so he's going to be back in last place, folks. I don't think we'll get any more speed boosts every now and then. As OJ Upton gets the next command speed boost, it's going to be down to the wire between Stealing Man and Alvin Heaton Jr. It looks like Stealing Man is going to hold off Alvin Heaton Jr. to secure another easy victory. What a deal! And we have just enough time for one more speed boost on this race. It will be made by number 2. That makes 3 speed busts for number 2 in this race. And Stealing Man made this race look nice and easy in the very end. He beats out Alvin Heaton Jr. and he gets an easy victory. And we are back with more. Do not go away. Alright, welcome back. Who do we have next, Paul? Race number 3 will feature Glenn Murray, the Jersey number John Stevenson, who is winless so far in his 2016 season, along with Thomas Linklater and Larry Monroe. Let's see what happens this time around. The players are lined up and ready to go. The love to these 4 participants. And let's rock this place! Alright, and it looks like Chao Racing scored the best. That'll give Glenn Miller, Thomas Linklater, and Larry Monroe the opening edge. But which one of them will pay off? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, these 3 are going to shake the fruit. And they're going to bring down the fruit. And there goes Glenn Murray. He has an easy command over the 4 Chao right now. Thomas Linklater is catching up to him in 2nd place. Pack. And who will get the opening toss for this race? It's going to be number 8 who gets it. That's the 2nd time in the last 3 races that number 8 has got the opening toss for this race. And number 7 is going to rest, but he's better to take the water, trying to gain some ground, as Beavis number 2 will be made by Larry Monroe, who was so close to making the playoffs the first time around. Now he wants to fulfill his dream the 2nd time around, but I don't think that's going to happen. What you think? Anyway, Glenn Murray has a commanding lead as number 8 gets another turn. That's the 2nd speed bus of the race, trying to catch up in the pack. And right now, guess who is way behind in the competition right now? It's number 7. That's who got the next speed bus that was to be passed in 1 of them mark. It's Larry Monroe. That's his 2nd speed bus of the race. And he's scored the rest. So he's better to drop down a couple of places to 7th place. So he will have to deal with number 7 for dear life. Number 7 is now catching up to Larry Monroe, who was going to rest for a while. These 2 will be battling for dear life, as the next speedbus will be made by number 1, who is pausing for a moment, but now he's back in his 1, trying to defend last place over 7, and Larry Monroe. Meanwhile, back in front, Glenn Murray trying to edge on John Stevenson in a hurry. Will John Stevenson make the pass? We'll find out soon enough. And it's back to Larry Monroe. He gets another turn. That's his first speedbus of the race. And right now, number 7 is getting left behind for the 2nd time in this race. But I don't think he'll get any more speedbus right now and then. And it looks like a couple of Chao are going to us. And this time, Larry Monroe goes for consecutive. That's his 4th speedbus of the race. But I think he's going to retain 4th place, don't you think? Anyway, Glenn Murray has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. Unless John Stevenson can make a statement here, we'll find some soon enough as they approach the goal line. And it looks like Thomas Linklater will have the next man's speedbus. And he is going to hold off Glenn Murray with that speedbus. What a deal. I thought Glenn Murray had this race all wrapped up, but Thomas Linklater made the impossible. Great job. As number 1 will close out the speedbus for the race. That will make his 2nd speedbus for the race. Thomas Linklater has actually beaten Glenn Murray by a short distance thanks to that speedbus. What an exciting race. Coming up, we have the license to drive. First, have a look at this. And welcome back to Chao Racing 2016. It was an exciting race in our last segment. So who do we have this time for race number 4? Race number 4 will feature the license to drive, Alvin Heaton, taking on the Steel Cooks and Aaron Miller, who is 1/2 of our defending tag team champions. Along with Walter Wilkinson, we have Chris Renakos the Go-Getters and Steven Robinson, all prepped up and ready to go for another exciting race. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Alright, which one of them will come on top this time? We'll find out soon enough. And number 1 is going to wrestle. He's going to have a lot of catching up to do. And I mean a lot after his snap. Right now, the 4 Chao are shaking the palm trees, bringing down the coconut fruit. Which Chao will have command in the lead? It looks like Aaron Miller will have command in the lead. Following in a close second by the license to drive, Alvin Heaton. As number 7 wins the opening toss this time around. Lucky number 7 gets the first speedbus of the race. Let's take it to riches right now. And right now, let's watch the competition back. It looks like number 1 is getting left behind in the competition right now. As speedbus number 2 will be made by none other than number 8, who's swimming in the water, and now he is back on land. And guess who is in the lead right now. It is Steven Robinson trying to get back in the hunt for his shot at becoming a 2017 World Championship, or at least a 2017 playoff vote. Anyway, we head back into number 8. He almost ran out of course, but he's still alive. Now battling with Chris Renakos for 4th place. He has the best position up before Chao with 4th place. We passed the 1 minute mark, and number 1's not getting any help at all. As the next person we may buy, the steel curtain himself, Miller. And down goes Chris Renakos. That's going to cause some serious damage. Numbers 2 and 7 are battling for 6th place. They're way behind. But number 1 is really way behind, as number 7 will get another turn. He easily holds on number 2 for 6th place. And it looks like Chris Renakos going to rest. So number 2 has the catching up to do. Right now it is Steven Robinson who has a commanding lead, as number 1 finally gets some help. But that won't be not nearly enough to stay in the line. Right now it looks like Alvin here and Aaron Miller are going to rest. So Steven Robinson should have an easy victory over those 2 Chao right now. As the next US we may buy in just a matter of moments. Next US belongs to number 8, who continues to dominate over the 4 Silver Chao. And he's saying sign on to the other Silver Chao. And number 1 can just forget about this race. It's going to rest. As Steven Robinson made this race look nice and easy, and thus he posts the best record of the 2016 season so far in the Emerald course, as number 8 gets back-to-back speed bus, and he winds up in an easy 3rd place over Aaron Miller. And number 1 can just forget about this race. He is going to go home, ladies and gentlemen. He is left behind the competition, as he expected to close out the speed bus for the race, but that wasn't nearly enough to stay alive. Congratulations to Steven Robinson on another fine well done. He has the best record of the Chao Racing 2016 season, and he's back in the hunt for a 2017 title. Coming on, we have our defending champion ready to go, but first let's have a look at this. And welcome back to our show. We've seen plenty of action so far here in Columbus, Ohio, so tell us who do we have next. Race number 5 will feature our defending tag team champion and defending world champion, Walter Wilkerson, taking on Dave Miller of the Militaries, Adrian Rajetta, and the 2014 Rising Stars champion, Steve Waymore. Everyone's on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like Dave Miller and Steve Waymore are both going to rest. That means Walter Wilkerson and Adrian Rajetta will have the opening edge, as these 2 superstars head for the first obstacle of the Emerald course, and that's the palm trees. That's what we always start with. And they're now eating food, and there goes Walter Wilkerson. Adrian Rajetta is dancing. That means Walter will have command on the lead, as the first superstar against people is number 7. That's like the 2nd race in a row that number 7 has won the opening toss for this race. And it looks like Steve Waymore is way behind. Number 2 is really way behind. Both of these Chao are battling for dear life. It looks like both of them will be heading for the water, as Dave Miller takes speed bus number 2 of this race. And now he's catching up with our defending champion, Walter Wilkerson. They're battling neck to neck for dear life. It looks like Dave Miller just barely made the pass, ladies and gentlemen, as number 2 will have the next command speed bus, now battling with number 1 for 6th place. And guess who's way behind in the competition right now as we pass the 1 minute mark? It's number 8 and number 2 passes for 1 as the next speed bus will be made by the 2014 Rising Stars champion, Steve Waymore. Now catching up to Adrian Rajetta in the battle for 3rd place. Right now, number 7 easily leads over the 4 Silver Chao. It's going to be an exciting one no matter where we are in Chao Racing 2016. And it's number 7 who gets the next command speed bus. He easily holds over the other Silver Chao, and now he wants to beat Adrian Rajetta and Steve Waymore in the battle for 3rd. But we'll find out soon enough. Numbers 1, 2, and 8 all really need some help. But the next speed bus will be made by Adrian Rajetta. He is battling with number 7 for 3rd place. And back up front, Dave Miller has a commanding lead over Walter Wilkerson right now. Can he hold out for the victory? We'll find out soon enough. As our defending champion, Walter Wilkerson, will have the next command speed bus. But I think he's going to retain 2nd place, unless he can make a statement here. Dave Miller currently has the lead at the home stretch. Let's find out who gets there first. As Steve Raymore takes the next command speed bus, that's the second speed bus in the race. It looks like Dave Miller's gonna barely hold off on defending champion Walter Grigson towards the finish line. Dave Miller of the Miller Traders holds on Walter Grigson in a hurry. As number 1 will get the next command speed bus, leaving numbers 2 and 8 in the dust. Let's see who will be in last place. It is number 8 who will be in last place over the Chao, and we have just enough time for one more speed bus on this race, and it will be made by number 2. He leads on number 8 in the dust. So after a close contest, it is Dave Miller who comes on top over Walter Grigson. That's right, and we are back to wrap up the first half after we find out about this. Alright, we're almost halfway done for week 8, so tell us who we have next. Race number 6 will feature Barry McKenna, who was the 2016 Rookie Challenge winner, along with Alan Holmes, everyone's favorite metal fusionist, ChaoEmperor. And from the look of the Irish, it is Ramon Shante who's going to participate next. Everyone's on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! And there goes the 4 participants busting down the line. Only one of them will emerge victorious of these 4. Who will be this time? We'll find out soon enough. Right now they're approaching the first obstacle of the palm trees. That's the palm trees on the Emerald course. And it looks like numbers 7 and 8 will go in west, so they will be left behind in the crowd. And there goes ChaoEmperor. He has command on the lead over the 4 Chao right now. And who will get the opening toss for this race? It is going to be none other than Alan Holmes who gets it. And he decided to stay with the bridges. Well, he's going to catch up with ChaoEmperor in a hurry. Right now it is Ramon Shante who is joining Barry McKenna. He's joining Barry McKenna over at the water. These 2 Chao now battling for the lead as speed bus number 2 will be made by the Metal Fusionist everyone knows and loves. ChaoEmperor is battling with Alan Holmes for 3rd place at the Cowboy. Right now it is number 1 who is way behind in the competition right now, as he will get the next command speed bus. He's trying to catch up in a hurry with the other Silver Chao. Right now it is Barry McKenna who has the narrowing lead over Ramon Shante. Will Ramon Shante be able to defeat him? We'll find out soon enough. Next speed bus belongs to Chao. As his 2nd speed bus of the race, the Metal Fusionist gets another speed bus. But it would be a miracle to get all the way to 1st place and get his 2nd win of his 2016 season. Anyway, number 1 is still way behind the crowd. Who will get the next speed bus? It is lucky number 7, that's who. And he's going to lead over the 4 Silver Chao thanks to that speed bus. He's leading on the 4 Silver Chao. Number 1 is in dead meat still, as the next speed bus we may buy in just a matter of moments. He's the Chao really needs his help. Next person we may buy, number 2, who went down for more. That was some serious damage, but now he is in the lead over the 4 Silver Chao with the speed bus. And back a bit fun, Ramon Shante has made the pass from Alan Holmes. Now he's approaching the home stretch as the Metal Fusionist gets another speed bus. That's his 3rd speed bus of the race, battling with Alan Holmes for 2nd place. And Ramon Shante is almost at the goal line. If he can hold off his opponents, he will win it. I think he should easily hold off his opponents right there. Yup, as Barry McKenna takes the next command speed bus, Ramon Shante wins an easy victory over ChaoEmperor. So Ramon Shante, after a couple of weeks, finally gets his 2nd win of his 2016 season. Congratulations to Ramon Shante. He was slumping for a while, a couple of disappointing defeats, but now he is back in contention. And that leads us to halftime. We'll be right back with the 2nd half after this. Do not go away. Alright, Paul, we're back from our halftime break. Who do we have to start off the 2nd half? Race number 7 will feature Jason Hill, Big Cherry Tommy Days of the Days Brothers, Casey Bakersfield, and Hal Miller of the Miller Traders. The first half seen plenty of exciting action, so what about the 2nd half? We're about to find out soon enough. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, we're on the way with the 2nd half here in week 8 action. And there goes the 4 Chao, busting down the line. Which one of them will have command, we'll find out soon enough. By now they're approaching the opening obstacle, the palm trees, bringing down that coconut fruit. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And there goes the Chao. Jason Hill has the lead over the 4 Chao at the current moment. And someone's going to wrestle. He's going to be left behind in the competition right now. And who's taking the water? It looks like Tommy Days and Casey Bakersfield are taking the water. As the first superstar gets People's Star in the second half is number 8, who was way behind the competition for a while, but now he's trying to gain some ground. And it looks like Hal Miller's going to rest. So that means he's going to be left behind in last place, ladies and gentlemen, as he will take Speedbus number 2 of this race. But I think he's going to retain last place, don't you think? Anyway, Tommy Days has the lead over Casey Bakersfield at the current moment. Can Casey Bakersfield make the pass? We'll find out soon enough. Next bus belongs to Jason Hill, who won 2 titles back-to-back in 2014 and 2015. Currently sits in 3rd place on the back. Right now on the 4 Silver Chao and Howard Miller are getting left behind in the crowd. Which one of those 5 will get the next Grand Speed Bus? It's Howard Miller. That's his 2nd Speed Bus race. I think he's going to move up 2 places that time to 6th place. And right now it is Tommy Days, who's still trying to defend the lead over Casey Bakersfield. As the next Speed Bus will be made by Jason Hill. That's his 2nd Speed Bus on the race. Howard Miller and Jason Hill are alternating Speed Bus right now. And back in the back, number 8 is getting left behind of the competition, folks. Who will get the next command Speed Bus? It's number 2. He was pausing for a moment. Oh, and down goes some Chao. That means number 2 will have command of moving up some places. So now number 2 is in 5th place after that painful mistake by the other Chao. And now they're climbing up the wall. Now pushing top of the wall. As number 7 leaves the other competitors in the dust with the next command Speed Bus. Now battling with Tommy Days for 4th place. And back at my front, Jason Hill has this race all locked up, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Bakersfield went a little too far that time as Tommy Days gets to number 10. But I think it's going to wind up in 2nd place. And number 1 and 2 can't forget about this race. What you think? As Jason Hill made this race look nice and easy. So now he has another win towards his 3rd title in the last 4 years. As number 2 expected to close out the Speed Bus race, leaving number 1 in dead meat here. Alright, Jason Hill got another easy victory. That's fine. Congratulations to Jason Hill. Coming up, we have more song action for you, but first let's have a look at this. Alright, Paul, tell us who we have next. Race number 8 will feature John Miller, Chris Renakos, the number 1 competitor in 2016 season, Amir Jackson, and the computer wizard Peter Foles. Let's see what happens here. The players are lined up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock. And please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like number 1 and number 8 are going to rest. So these 2 Silver Chao will be left behind in the crowd. And Chris Renakos is blazing right down the aisle eating the fruit. And he is dancing for a while. And there goes John Miller. He's going to have a lead, but only for a short time. Because here comes Chris Renakos, blazing down the aisles. He's trying to lead the competition in the dust, folks. As Amir Jackson wins the opening toss for this race. As he, John Miller, and Peter Foles are all heading for the water. And number 7 is going to mess. Number 1 is getting left behind in the competition right now. And he's going to head right down the water. As Amir Jackson, the hip-hop legend, opens this one up with back-to-back Speed Bus. And he's going to wind up in 3rd place on the pack. Right now, number 7 is in dead meat here. He's getting all alone in last place. As the next Speed Bus will be made by number 8. Who leaves number 1 and 7 in the dust. Poor numbers 1 and 7 are getting left behind. They're both battling for dear life. They want to get back in this one. And I mean now. But back to number 8. He leads over number 8. He passed number 2. That Speedbuzz makes it 2 in a row by 2 in a row. All Speedbuzz are consecutive so far. Meanwhile, Chris Renakos continues to dominate over the 4 Chao right now. As the next Speedbuzz will be made by number 1, who's trying desperately to catch up in a hurry. He's still in last place, don't you think? Anyway, Chris Renakos trying to defend an easy lead over the competition right now. As number 2 gets his turn now. Now leaving numbers 7 and 1 in the dust. Number 1 is really in danger. But I don't think he'll get any more Speedbuzz now and then. He has to deal with them all first. Who will get the next command Speedbuzz? It is number 8. That's his first Speedbuzz on the race. And now he leads on the 4 Super Chao. As Chris Renakos gets an easy victory over the competition. So Chris Renakos gets another win in his cinema season. As number 8 gets back-to-back Speedbuzz for the second time in this race. And we have just enough time for one more Speedbuzz of this race. And it will be made by number 1, who's really in dead meat here. So Chris Renakos gets another victory in his Cinderella run this season. That's fine, and we'll be right back with the rest of the action after we find out about this. Okay, welcome back to our show. We still need to get through a couple more races before we get to our main event. So tell us who do we have next. Race number 9 will feature Chris Nelson, Kenny Days of the Days Brothers, Zach Owison, and Nick Gimmick. Good luck to our next 4 participants of our group participants. Let's have a Chao race! Alright, here comes the Chao busting down the line. Which one of them will have control of the lead? We'll find out soon enough. It looks like Zach Owison has a pretty good start over the 4 Chao right now. Can he hold on for the victory? Or will Neil somehow make a pass from Zach Owison? Only time will tell. And it looks like Zach Owison is dancing, and Nick Gimmick is for the rest. And there goes Chris Nelson. He is leading over number 2, and Kenny Days and the Days Brothers by a short distance in the battle, a 3-way battle for first place. And what will these Chao be doing? It looks like all 3 of them are going to be heading for the water. As the first superstar gets beat is number 7. Wow, he got all there on that one. But I think it's going to drop to last place over land, because all the other Super Chao are taking the water. Number 1 is blazing down the water right now, along with number 8. As Speedbuzz number 2 will be made by Zach Owison. And he's made the pass from Nick Gimmick, so now he's in 3rd place with the pack. Right now it is Kenny Days of the ever popular Days Brothers who has the lead, with Chris Nelson right on his tail in 2nd place. We passed the 1-minute mark as the next Speedbuzz will be made by number 7. That's his 2nd Speedbuzz of the race, and he was able to pass number 2 in a hurry. And guess who's way behind the competition right now? It's number 1. That's who. Number 1 really needs to get the Speedbuzz in a hurry, but I don't think that's going to happen at all. Next Speedbuzz belongs to Nick Gimmick, and he's going to pass Kenny Days, who was going to rest for a while, so Nick Gimmick will have command of battling with him for 2nd place. Meanwhile, Zach Owison continues to dominate over the pack, as the next Speedbuzz will be made by Chris Nelson, and he's going to have a couple of catching up to do. Kenny Days is pausing for a moment, so now he will be in battle for 3rd place. Oh, and down goes number 7. That's going to cause serious damage. And that means he will have a lot of dealing with battling with number 1. As the next Speedbuzz will be made by Nick Gimmick, and he made the pass from Zach Owison. So he will have command of the lead. Now will we hold on for the victory, or will Zach Owison get the lead back? We'll find out soon enough. As the next Speedbuzz will be made by number 1, who easily leads number 7 for dear life. I don't think number 7 will have any luck of surviving this race. No, not at all. Not at all. And the winner in this race is Nick Gimmick. He easily hauls off Kenny Days in a hurry. as number 7 is expected to close out the speed bus, and he's still going to be in last place, folks. Guinea will have to settle for 2nd, and Zach Austin will have to settle for 3rd. So, after a couple weeks, Nick Gimmick gets another win. That's right. Congratulations to Nick Gimmick on a job well done. Coming up, we have more exciting for you, but first have a look at this. Alright, Paul, who do we have next? Race number 10 will feature Joey Atkinson, Michael Garcia, Eric Crosby, and Raymond Hill. And still to come, we have our main event where Antonio Bennett looks to repeat as the star of the week, and it should be very exciting indeed. So, with that being said, please start the race! Alright, and it looks like Michael Garcia is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right on the other 3, Chao are battling for the lead in the front. As they approach the palm trees where they bring down that coconut fruit. Here comes the coconut fruit, shaking like crazy, and now they're going to eat the fruit, and it looks like Raymond here is dancing. It looks like number 2 will have command on the lead, with Joey Atkinson having the best position so far in 2nd place. As number 1 wins the opening toss this time around. That's going to move on 1 place that time, and it looks like he's heading for the water, along with a couple others. And right now, Michael Garcia is getting left behind in the competition, as he will get speed race number 2 of this race, but he still needs a lot more catching up to do before he gets back in this one. Joey Atkinson safely in the lead over Raymond Hill at the current moment, as the next speed race will be made by number 7, and there he goes, flying down the aisles. He desperately needs catching up, and that flying Billy might get him back in this one. Meanwhile, Eric Crosby is having a hard time battling with number 1. Raymond Hill is safely in 2nd place, as number 7 gets back-to-back speed race, still trying to hold on Michael Garcia, and number 8 in a hurry. Joey Atkinson is leaving the competition in the dust. Will any of them ever get back in this one? We'll find out soon enough. Back to number 7. And he easily holds on Michael Garcia at number 8 for dear life. And Michael Garcia passes one. So he's going to have a lot of battling with number 8 for dear life. Which one will we get the next viewers? It's Michael Garcia. So he will leave number 8 in the dust. For number 8 is now in last place. It would be a miracle for number 8 to get back in this one. Let's see what happens here in the early run. And it looks like he will have the next command speed was trying to catch him in a hurry. And now he's back with Michael Garcia at number 7 in a freeway battle for dear life. And back with fun, it looks like Eric Clark is going to rest. That means Joey Atkinson and Raymond Hill will be commanding and battling for the lead. As number 1 gets to number 2, that's his 2nd speed bus of the race. And Michael Garcia and number 7 are both going to rest, which means they will be left behind for dear life, folks. And who will get the next command speed bus? It's number 8, who leaves Michael Garcia and number 7 in the dust. Right now, Raymond Hill has made a pass from Joey Atkinson, and he's going to hold him off right over there. Raymond Hill wins another close one. So Raymond Hill gets another victory on the board. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus on this race. It will be made by number 7. That will be his 4th speed bus of the race. But it looks like he's going to retain last place. He was battling, but it didn't last for long. And Raymond Hill gets another easy victory. That's right. Another successful victory by Raymond Hill. We'll be right back with more. So don't touch that down. The fun's just getting extreme. Alright, Paul, just 2 more races left on schedule this week. That's right, first we have Christopher Walker, Dallas DeMaster Gavano, Frankfurt Ontaro, and Jem Naris. Alright, let's see what happens. This is race number 11 of our 12 races scheduled this week. And they're off and running. One away with the next race on Columbus, Ohio. And it should be an exciting one. Who's going to get the victory? We'll find out soon enough. Here comes the Ford Chao busting down the line. Next group of about 48 participants. About 2016 roster for Chao Racing 2016 here in the USA. And right now they're going to shake the fruit. And it looks like Jeff now is dancing. And there goes Frank Fanataro. He's leading over Dallas Mastrogiano, who's safely in second place. And it looks like Frank Fanataro is going to head for the water, as number 2 wins the winning toss this time around, battling with Dallas Mastrogiano over the bridges. And right now, guess who's way behind in the competition right now? It's number 8, Natsu, as Speedbus number 2 will be made by Dallas Mastrogiano. That was a good Speedbus there, and look at that. He expected to move up to second place because Jeff Norris is going to rest. Right now, it is Christopher Walker who has a commanding lead. Dallas Mastrogiano has moved up to second place, folks, as the next Speedbus will be made by number 8, who is way behind in the competition right now. He's desperately trying to catch up in a hurry. And it looks like number 2 currently leads over the 4 Silver Chao with 4th place. Jeff now is trying to make a last minute effort. He wants to make a comeback here. Can he make a comeback here? We'll find out soon enough. Back to number 8. He still needs a lot of catching up to do from the crowd. And I think he's going to move up a place because number 1 is pausing for a moment. Meanwhile, Christopher Walker has some company. Dallas Mastrogiano is right on his tail. As number 1 gets his Speedbus, now he needed some serious help, as he bounces with number 8 for dear life. And look at this. All 4 Chao seems like they're closing in on each other. Which one of them will come up on top and hold stretch? We'll find out soon enough. Next belongs to number 8. That's the first Speedbus of the race, and he's trying to leave number 1 in the dust. And back up in front, Frank Fanataro and Jeff Norris are battling for the lead. As Frank Fanataro, the leader, gets the next command Speedbus. But I think, yep, Jeff Norris has made the pass from Frank Fanataro. If no one else gets the Speedbus, I think Jeff Norris is going to celebrate an easy victory. Yep, sure looks like it. It's number 7 who got the next command Speedbus. So Jeff Norris is going to hold on Frank Fanataro for an easy victory over the pack. And number 1 went a little too far that time, as Jeff Norris edges off Frank Fanataro to seal number 5 victory, as number 7 is expected to close this one out with back-to-back Speedbus. And that will leave out to the main event in the next segment. Coming up, Antonio Bennett looking for his 2nd Superstar of the week. Is that right, Brandon? That's right, but first let's have a look at this. So, will the next generation Superstar repeat as Superstar of the week? We'll find out soon enough, Brandon, as Week 8's main event will feature Antonio Bennett, the Gangnam Style Master Gary Dayton, Cody Gisborough, and last year's runner-up Gary Coles. This week's main event is presented by Verizon. With more internet service than any other network, be sure to tune into Verizon for all the latest coverage across the nation. Alright, let's see if Antonio Bennett can do it again for Week 8 this week. Everyone is on clock, and please start the race! Alright, one away with Week 8's main event, and it should be an exciting one. Here comes the 4 Chao approaching the first obstacle of the course, and that's the palm trees. They're going to bring down that coconut-shaped fruit, and now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like Gary Coles is dancing to the beat. Right now it looks like Cody Gisborough is leading over Antonio Bennett right now, as he unexpectedly takes the opening toss for Week 8's main event presented by Verizon. So he will have gained some ground, but I think Antonio Bennett has took a shortcut. Yup, he's taking the lead, ladies and gentlemen, as Speedbus number 2 will be made by the Gangnam Style Master Gary Dayton, and Cody Gisborough possible. So he is gonna leave Cody Gisborough in the dust. Right now, guess who's way behind in the competition right now? It's number 7, and he will get some help. Try to get some attention. Oh, and down he goes. That's gonna cause some serious damage. Anyway, Antonio Bennett looking for his 2nd Superstar of the Week honors, as he leads over the Gangnam Style Master Gary Dayton. Safely in 2nd place, we passed the 1-minute mark, as the next Speedbus will be made by Cody Gisborough. That's his 2nd Speedbus of the race. Now catching up And Antonio Bennett's quarterback, that'll give Garrett Dayton, the Gunner Star Master, command of the lead. And right now, numbers 1 and 7 are battling for dear life, along with number 8, who is passing forward. Number 2, safely in the lead, order for Chao. As Scary Close right in that turn now, trying to catch up with the others in a hurry. It is Corey Gisbo who has the lead, following across second by the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett. These four Chao climbing up the wall. Who's going to come up on top? We'll find out soon enough. Next verse belongs to number 8. Down he goes, but he gains the ground, and now he is leading over the 4 Silver Chao. Right on number 7 would be a miracle to get back in this one, but he's too busy climbing up the wall. He's way behind the competition right now. And Antonio Bennett trying to wrap his face up as the leader gets the next command viewers, and he's expected to wrap things up. There he goes, just no hope of catching up to him. And as Garrett Dayton takes the next command viewers, he's going to move up to second place. It looks like Antonio Bennett is going to repeat as Superstar of the Week for the second week in a row. The next generation Superstar does it again. Antonio Bennett gets another win towards his qualifying for the 2017 playoffs. He was so close the first time, and he was a little disappointing the second time, but let's hope the third time will be the charm for Antonio Bennett. He can celebrate this week, but what will remain of the week? We'll find out soon enough. Back in a bit, do not go away. So Antonio Bennett gets a number 5 entry as he moves one step closer for his fulfilling his 2017 title run. And that concludes week 8 here in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks to everyone who participated in the audience today, and we hope to see you again real soon. We'll be back next week for another exciting episode. Until then, this is Brandon Channing signing off. Keep on smiling and so long, everybody! This is Paul ChaoEmperor signing off. Join us again for more exciting action here on Chao Racing 2016. See you next week.